portraying Jesus as a white man. Look like Kurt Cobain, man. Why is it still, I mean, come on, seriously.
You're right.
So, they're telling you they're still trying to deceive the people. But, as you, what's your nationality, my ass?
What?
What's your nationality?
Not a lot, man.
Okay,
Yeah, your father.
Who's your father? What's your father's nationality?
Black man.
Huh?
Black man.
Black
Oh,
man.
come on,
I'm
man.
serious. Black Native American ancestry.
Your father?
It's the Native American.
What tribe?
Cherokee Indian.
Oh, I don't know about that. Everybody's Cherokee, man.
No, I know. A lot of people, it's called Generoki. A lot of white people say they're Cherokee, but they have the documents.
Because it's over how many hundreds of tribes, and I always said Cherokee.
I am. I know the name of my ancestor.
Okay, so you believe you're black, a black man then, right?
Exclusively black? No.
Why
I don't believe it, but for argument's sake, we'll go along with what you said.
I'm also half European.
Well, we don't go by half, but we go by who your father is. Okay, like my mom's Hispanic, my mom's Puerto Rican, and my dad is so-called Haitian, right?
Right.
But we go who the father is.
That's what the Bible tells
That's what the Bible says. So
Numbers 118.
I go by what? Who my father is, not the mother. Because the father carries the seed, the sperma. Okay? He carries the seed. The woman just what? Nurtures the seed, becomes a baby. That's what a woman is for. Okay? That's all. I'm not saying the woman is less than nothing. I'm saying that's the woman's job. It's to nurture the baby.
A man's seed.
A man's seed. That's what it is. When you see men that say they call the man God and the woman earth, we be like, what?
Yeah, because she nurtures his seed.
She nurtures the seed. That's what a woman's for. Okay?
She brings forth a man's seed.
Right, exactly.
That's why you take your father. There's a reason why you take your father's last name.
That's exactly, not the mother's last name. Unless you don't know who the father is, or she don't want to. She won't be an idiot and not have the father's last name. But that's what it is. See, she's shaking her head.
We don't care if she shake her head. She don't know nothing. You see what I'm saying?
That's our job. That's it. Point blank. Plain and simple. Nurture the man's seed. You can shake your head all you want.
Even
that's
science.
all it is.
Even science teaches about.
Something, believe it or not.
Say it again.
What if you're gay?
Why would you say that? Are you gay?
I am. You're fine with that.
Yes,
No, I said
the Bible says it.
we already knew that.
Oh,
but
the Bible says it. That's right.
But it's against nature. One of your things against nature. Okay.
You mind being on camera?
Okay.
You don't want to be on camera?
Okay. This is what the Bible side, right? This is what the Bible side for 1 second. It's against nature itself to be a homosexual. This is what the Bible side.
Sure.
It's against
That's
nature.
a lot of things.
Okay. It's
No, but we asking your opinion.
That's in your opinion.
We're not gonna bark on you. We already knew that because we could tell based on your mannerism.
Yeah. So without the Bible saying against, will you think it's against nature for a man to be with another man?
Let me ask you a question.
No,
How
it's
did
against nature.
You have a mother?
You have a mother. Why? How else could it be?
You have a father?
Tell me that.
How?
How?
So you got a mother and a father. So that's the only way you can bring forth life.
Exactly.
That's nature.
That's nature itself.
And amongst all organisms, that's how the Most High set it up. Now anything besides that is perverse.
What if homosexuality in the animal kingdom?
Huh?
Homosexuality in the animal kingdom.
That's perverse.
Oh, that's perverse?
Of course,
Are they gonna go
that's
to hell
outside
too?
their natural
Are they
state.
gonna go to hell?
What you I never seen a homosexual lion. I never
All
seen
these
that.
lions,
I never seen. I always see a male lion. A male lion. He takes over another pride.
Yep.
He kills the male.
Yep.
He kills his children,
Yep.
and he has the women.
And it's the same thing as the
And they
walrus.
bring, yeah, and they
Same
bring
thing with the walrus.
Yep.
Same thing with the lion. They battle.
Same thing with the silverback gorilla.
Yep. Same the silverback
He'll kill the
gorilla.
male. He'll
Yep.
kill his children
Yep.
because he understands. Even the animal kingdom, he
Yep,
knows
he
that's
knows.
not his seed.
Yep.
He'll kill the children, and he'll have his way with all the women, and they bring forth his children.
That's right.
That's life. That's actually you have a mother and your father. You said yes. Two men can't bring forth life. That's death and diseases. Two women can't bring forth life.
Exactly.
You're not supposed to be in homosexuality. You're not supposed to be into zoophilia or
Not
bestiality.
supposed to be.
All that's wickedness,
All
man.
because of the Bible.
Let me ask you a question then.
But
So
it's
what are you
nature
saying?
itself.
What are you saying? If two people love each other, they should just
Be
Love
one
each
another.
other, be together.
So let me ask you a
Happy.
question. Okay, let me ask you a question.
Be happy.
Is incest wrong? If a brother loves his sister and his heart inclined and he wants to marry her, we're gonna see what type of man you are now. Is that right or wrong?
I'm not gonna judge.
Oh, it's
Oh, now I'm gonna judge.
See, of course, you know that's wrong, man.
But in the Bible, back in the days,
Let me hear, sister.
no, I'm just trying to.
No. Let me hear, sister. Bring up with your point.
They went with each other. down the line.
Who?
It's true.
I mean, I'm gonna hear your
But
point.
it was wrong. It was wrong.
Right.
That's the way.
So God is wrong then? So
No. She bringing out a point. She's saying in the Bible days, certain family members
Yeah, to keep it going.
dealt with each other to keep it within that line.
But in the Bible it tells you know that's
That is wrong,
Yeah.
right? Now you did have Abraham who dealt with his niece,
Right.
but guess what? Abraham was coming from the darkness into light. Just like Abraham got circumcised at 100 years old, he didn't know the law, but as he learned more about the Most High, then he started keeping the commandments. So
But
you
if
did have
but-
some people.
So you read the book of Leviticus, it tells you the Most High said, okay, you're not supposed to do this no longer.
Yeah, you're not supposed to deal with your
now
family
it's enough
members. There's a
people-
law on that.
It's enough people now that okay you could deal with.
So in other words, things that happen now would happen years, 2,000 or 3,000 years ago.
No, but you see, the reason why I said that with the incest, I didn't get an answer on that, man. Is it right or is it wrong?
Incest and homosexuality are completely different.
Bro, answer the question, man.
Yes or no?
Is incest? You told me if two people love each other, they should be a right to do it. Actually, if a brother loves his
Okay.
sister and he wants to marry her, is it wrong?
It's consensual.
See,
Yes.
now we can't
Right.
deal with you. You answered your
Can't deal
point. We
with
know what type of man you are, man.
What am I? Tell me what type of man am I? Tell me.
You know incest is wrong. You know that in your subconscious that is wrong. And if you marry your own sister, even a homosexual will look down on you, man, because they know that's wrong. And that's the same way we look at homosexuals. They know that it's wrong, but that's a lust. See what I'm saying? Now, can you come out of that? Of course you could come out of that. Some brothers were drug dealers. Their main motivation was money. You see what I'm saying? But they came out of that lifestyle, that lust. You have to get rid of that, right? Some people are, some people are gangbangers, but they had to come out of that lifestyle. Homosexuality, that's a demon, man. For you to allow another man to go up your rectum, that's wicked as hell. You know that's wicked as hell. You see what I'm saying?
I wouldn't know.
Now, if a person said they're homosexual and they want to stop and repent, then they could do that. The door's open. You see? And that's the beauty of serving a higher power. Because when you serve yourself, whatever comes to your mind or your heart, you'll do it. But when you serve the Most High, you understand that you have to kill certain desires. You have to kill it, man. You see? It's not us, it's what the Lord said. The Most High knows better. So I'm saying He created, like He said it's not good for man to dwell by himself. So He created His counterpart, a female. Anything besides that, and He told Adam, be fruitful and multiply. Anything besides that union is wicked as hell, man. It's wicked.
That's what the world is all about. Wickedness.
It's about wickedness.
I mean,
Do what your heart's desire. Yeah.
it's like, come with us, do it this way.
Yeah.
I mean, look what they're doing to children today. You're showing things on TV, they're showing two men together. I mean, when they grow up, how are they going to understand?
Right.
So that's how America is, because why? And this goes back, and the biblical, this goes back to the day of the Maccabees when Alexander the Greek, when he died, and his former king generals, guess what? They gave license to the children of Israel, to him, okay, to do this wickedness. He fought from homosexual to worship other gods, and how people went on.
Just like a lot of dudes, including us.
Yeah.
Adultery. According to the Bible, when a man and a woman has sex, that's marriage. There's no such thing as a wedding ring and all that. That's foolishness. When the two flesh becomes one, that's marriage. Some brothers, before we learned this, we didn't care if a girl got a boyfriend. She give it up to us, we'll take it. But when you learn the laws of the Most High, you understand that that way of thinking was wrong. We have to come out of that. You see what I'm saying? If a woman says she got a boyfriend, okay, conversation is done. You with that man, you stay with that man. That's righteousness. Because why? That's how you get diseases. If she's dealing with another dude, she may contract something. And then she come home and give it to you. You see what I'm saying?
I do.
So that's, now when you understand the laws, you understand that that makes sense. That's why it says, do unto others as you have them do unto you.
When Gomorrah was destroyed, there was a lot of homosexuality.
Was any of her people left because she turned into a pillar of salt? She
Well,
just
there was only Lot and
Two
two
daughters.
That was it.
and they were banging the door down because they wanted to
Have sex with angels,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Yes.
But there's also but the daughters of Lot committed
Incest.
This incest and slept with their father because they thought
There was no men left.
The land that was in, it was barren, so they was like, oh my God, no man.
So they got their father drunk.
And they slept with their father, and that's how you see Asians, which are what?
Moab and Ammon.
Moab and Ammon.
What are Asians?
Incest babies.
Asians are incest babies.
Yes, they are.
They come from Moab. That's their biblical name, Moab and Ammon.
Wow.
Yeah, we all have biblical names.
Asians are incest babies.
Incest
Well, that's what they all look like. They got mongoloidism with the eyes,
Yeah.
and they all look alike because they go back to Lot. Lot was a black man, but the original Mongolians, that's who they were. The children of
during time
incest.
when you deal with other nations
shit.
that's light, of course, changes of skin is gonna, during time can happen. And for the reason,
You don't like Asians?
Brother, we for our people.
What?
We for our people.
Black people.
And Hispanics and Native Americans. To your father.
No Asians?
Absolutely not. Unless they line go back to these people here. To their father.
Okay, like the instance.
Let me tell you something.
It's really
Chinese.
exclusive.
Listen, Chinese people are for their people when they come here.
Exactly.
They hire their people. They have their businesses. Hell, their businesses is in Chinese.
Yeah.
They don't even put the American sign up there.
Same thing with you go to 7-Eleven, you don't see no blacks working in there.
East Indians are for their
Indians,
people.
That's it.
The Jewish people that runs America are for their people. They don't support other businesses. They support each other. These people here. Yeah, they'll hire you to sweep the floor, but he will never socially or spiritually come together with you, right or wrong. A Jewish man. You don't know a lot, man. You really don't know.
Well, I do know is that I used to work for a Chinese man in this small business. He hired me. He hired a Mexican guy. He hired another Asian guy. He hired
Where does that money go back to when he makes that money? Does it go back to your community? Because you got Chinese
what's my
restaurants.
community?
Hold on, listen. You got Chinese restaurants through entire black community. They'll sell you dog fried wings and all that. You see what I'm saying? But that money, they don't put it back into our community. They bring it back to their people. That's it. You're just a client. They make money off
But
you.
why do they do that? If you're against them, why would you come to a poor neighborhood to make your profit?
Listen, because our people are in the lowest state. They're taking advantage of our ignorance. The
Is it-
Chinese does it, huh?
It's basically like an income inequality, like
Right.
with minorities.
Yeah, exactly. The Arabs do it.
It's right through our faces, right? You see them every day
Right.
taking our money
Hey.
when we can and earn it.
All right.
Right.
You probably most likely for the tribe of Gad. So if you come with that nonsense, you win.
Nah. If you are, but I doubt it.
Do you think the globalist plan for 2015 is gonna end? Is gonna make World War III?
Of course. Well, I don't know if World War III will come 2015. But I know the economy and things of that nature is gonna get worse, man.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. They just passed the 1.1.
What's going on now?
Well, you know your taxes next year? You won't get it to October of next year? Yeah. You will find it. The deadline's still the same, but you won't get your money until October.
So they could have it. They could have it over
Yeah,
there
because
anyway.
they're telling you that America is really slowing down.
It's sad. That's sad.
That's even scarier. That one
Chip. Yeah.
with the chip, it's over.
Yeah, exactly. But guess what?
But they gonna make it so hard that they gonna force people to take it.
Okay, is that like, when you come into the same New Jersey, New York, you have the easy way.
Right.
So they can scan you and all that.
Right.
But if you ban, okay, it's really so tricky because you might be in a rush or something, and you do not have time for that.
Right.
So you can get eventually mentally go into the easy part. I mean, it's easy it's forced in such a way you have to go with it.
They gonna make it so convenient and force it upon you that people gonna take. It's making like smartphones. You need a smartphone now.
They
made
made
it so-
vaccines
yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
That's what's killing us too.
Matter of fact, I think they said we have to bring that out. I think they said January 31st, all kids ages from 1
Oh, yeah,
for
yeah,
the
yeah,
free
right,
state
yeah,
need to take the flu shot. You know that?
Okay, it's
mandatory.
Yeah.
Mandatory.
And if you don't do it, they're gonna give you like a 21 day
Yeah.
go in jail, and then it's gonna be a 40 days.
Yeah. So they what? That's crazy.
Like
That's
you can
crazy.
see the plan they got. Like
Yeah. And they doing it with the kids first because as a test run.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
That makes it. They trying to see it from the small.
Yeah.
So they make it,
Exactly,
so they can sweep
if you-
by it.
Yup.
See, the foot
Everybody's
is the thing.
comfortable with it.
Yup.
Okay, it's
Then go to the older people.
Then
And
they gonna go to the adults.
Simple.
Adjusted to
A
the
green or
food,
rice
again,
right in.
it comes to you again. is for breaking
I
down
see the
system.
plan that they're doing.
All you gotta
Yeah.
do is live
Do you
life.
see? Have you know the website Infowars.com?
Yeah, we know about it. Alex Jones.
Okay.
That man, man.
You know Alex Jones.
It's the article.
And those surrounding places.
It's facts.
You can drink,
Right, right,
What
right.
they doing to us?
Good water.
It's
You can
sad.
drink water.
Why would
Right, filter it,
why
right?
would you
Work
want
out,
to
eat
do that
fruits
to
and
the
vegetables.
earth?
Yo,
Right?
because yo,
I said, you don't need a flu shot. You drink what? Herbals?
made humanity underneath 500
You know,
million.
things like that.
That's the goal.
That's their
That's
thank
the
you.
goal.
And they have it in stone. It's different. And how many languages? I think it's 10 languages.
Yeah. Georgia guys.
10 languages. They already said it.
Yup. Mandatory for her job.
I seen a quote. It was like
Yes.
2013 is a start. 2014 was the warm up. 2015 is when it's really gonna happen.
Yeah, even Dan Page said
But
that.
it's making the people harder to trust. Like, damn. So when
it's a
the
plan.
shit comes, how we gonna buy food?
What is your goals to
How we gonna, you know,
pass by this? Well, what do you think? What's your defense?
Well, we're gonna answer you right now.
Got you.
A lot of people will take life as lack of faith. Lack of faith. And people would not, they might stay believing God, but don't have no faith. It's gonna be hard. Why? Because Ben Thomas rolled with Christ, and he saw the miracle, but guess what? He still lacked faith.
Right. And your brother asked us, what's our goal to prevent these things? The goal is we can't prevent it.
You guys are nice when you got somebody, y'all got somebody there on 40, 34, it's like, they'll knock you down. Motherfucker.
No, but they're the same.
No.
They're the same.
We learn from them.
But what it is, every
Y'all are kind of there.
you gotta see because every man has a different spirit. See what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But as long as they preaching the truth. See, even when you read about some prophets were like us. Some dudes are very fiery. Elijah, you came the wrong way with Elijah.
Y'all are prophets.
The men of the Most High, Lord willing, we are. Here we are. Because the prophet means to say before we bringing out the Bible the way it's supposed to be taught. See, these preachers are not bringing out everything we're talking about now. You go to church tomorrow, he's not going to bring this out. He's going to talk about money, jumping up and down, rolling on the ground. Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah, he's not going to tell you what's about to
the real thing.
Yes, but then Paul said, I'll be rude in speech,
Not in
but not in knowledge. So Paul used to curse like people, you forget your, like I said,
Christ. Christ. When he went in the temple and they were doing the wrong thing, he didn't say, listen, brother, can you stop? Scripture says he got a cat of 9 tails and he chased them out of the temple. You know what I'm saying? The Son of Man did that. Christ did that. Hell, Elijah called down fire. Elijah called down fire from heaven on
Who
people.
was those guys that were trying to build up something up to heaven?
Oh, that's the Tower of Babel.
And they had to stop it.
Yeah, because the Most High didn't want that. Everybody coming together. But let me bring the scripture out for the brother real quick.
Nah,
What we
go
gonna
ahead.
do? Real quick. Get Isaiah 55 and 6. The only way we can come back to the Most High is based on.
Because I understand the religion, but
Oh,
I
this is
wanna
not
feel-
religion. This is a nation. This is your biblically. This is who you are.
I just well, my answer is the UFOs. That's what make my mind even
The
bigger.
UFOs in here too.
That's what makes it exactly. So it's just it takes me to a different level with different universities. Beyond it makes me think beyond than religion. I'm more spiritually to myself and God, and I can see this when once I realize it's more than God's and a unified unidentified species. So you know they've been doing this and they've been got the technology, so they know.
But one second. God, I want to
Isaiah 55 verse 6. It says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near.
Why? Everything we're talking about right now, Christ already talked about. Nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, wars, evils, pestilences. The Bible talks about the microchip, Revelation the 13th chapter. The Bible talks about martial law, Revelation the 12th chapter. That's pestilences, that's diseases. You see what I'm saying? The Bible talks about World War III. The Bible talks about, that's how Christ's gonna come back. You see those UFOs you talk about? That's how the Son of Man gonna come back. To deliver the elect.
That's Christ. That's
But what about afterlife? That's what I want to understand.
Well, we're gonna hit everything
You understand?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm beyond like I see death as a beautiful thing at sometimes.
Well, it is. If you're a righteous person, you see what what I'm saying? If you're a
No,
righteous
from
person.
my like, if you can't look at stuff from a negative perspective when you're dealing with a lot. Like if you let your mind take over you, it's gonna take you apart.
Right.
That's with me.
Right.
And I was raised in a Catholic church.
Well, that's bullshit. Like we said,
Feel me?
religion was bullshit.
Yeah, that's what. After I got older, I realized that like
Because
you're not
religion
gonna-
teaches that Jesus was white.
Thank you.
The Bible don't teach that. See, the Bible has nothing to do with religion.
Well, why they have those pictures of them that all different? I mean, like, which one is Jesus?
Don't you think that's what they playing?
Because
Like
that was a white man's plan.
What's that thing?
Cedric, it's on the other side of that. This side. Yeah. Oh, see? This is the Byzantine Empire. When our people was in power. See, black people don't even know their history. When we came into power, this was the Dark Ages. Everybody knew Jesus was black, apostles was black, apostles was black. White men came into power in the Renaissance period. Started with Cedric Borgia. He painted himself with stripes. Leonardo da Vinci, Michael. And these are the Catholic priests. They take the dark images, Jesuit priests, and they whitewash them. You see what I'm saying? That's what the white man did. But when you go into the Bible and you read it, what it says ain't what's right. Let me show you how this man look like. He look like this is him, Cedric Borgia. Who does he look like? Who does he look like? That is your white Jesus. That's him. He was the son of the sixth Pope of Rome, Rodrigo Borgia, in the Renaissance. When they came over here with Columbus and the rest of the Europeans, they forced that white image upon our people. And if you didn't bow down to this image, that was off with your head. When they came to the Taino Indians and the Seminole Indians down there in Española, Puerto Rico, you didn't bow down to that white image, that was off with your head. You have to learn how to speak Spanish, you have to convert to Catholicism, and you have to worship the white man. But now we came out of that. Now we know the history. Now we know the white man's the devil, man. You see what I'm saying?
Well, this is what we come out here and try to teach our people.
Teach our people what?
Number one, who they are,
Who we are.
and what's about to happen to this society. How to keep the commandments, and how to have faith. Because you're going to need it in these times. You're going to need that. You're going to need the Most High in these times, man. When the economy falls and you have famine, you got martial law, you got the microchip. If you don't have faith, you're going to easily give in.
Of course. That's the plan. They want you to give in.
Yeah.
But you can't let them do that.
Nah.
But I think it's beyond your mind. Like you have to let them. They want you to fear them.
Of course. But who do we fear, brother? Matthew 10:28. Christ said. See, it's high time, because like you said, 2015, that was powerful. You said that. Dan Page also said that what's this guy name, man? The Army General.
The general,
He had a secret meeting. Somebody filmed it with white people in Missouri.
Yeah.
This was in 2012, and they basically told him in 2015 there's going to be life-changing events. They're going to start fast-forwarding things. That's why you see the Ebola. That's why you see all these police shootings.
And the weather control.
Yeah, the weather control.
They blame it on they think like global warming is a joke.
Yeah, nah.
That's what pisses me off.
Yeah.
Why do you think that's a joke? That's not
not on you though. It's not on you.
That's a real thing.
We won't do it unless you know we ask.
God's planet, like the GMOs, all of that. That's like,
wickedness, man.
That's
wickedness.
You're taking it beyond.
Yep.
Honestly, the money to them that you can see is beyond that pyramid.
Yep.
They do it all for that. They're greedy. It's the greediness that pisses me off.
Right.
They want it. They can see it's income inequality is the main one because they doing it right in front of us, and we just distracted of so much stuff we have in our hands.
You know what we're looking at? Love and hip hop.
Yo, that's what I see. Like, yo, they just doing dumb stuff, laughing.
And it's coonery.
It shows
It's
you
coonery, man. You looking like a fool on national. It's
They already
foolishness.
knew what was going to happen. They told you that this is what we're going to do, okay? With $20 bill. So they
20
fold it a certain way. You see the trade.
Yeah, I saw.
center,
Seen the $100
and
bill
the
too was
Pentagon-
descriptive.
The Pentagon.
Yep. And
The
idiot people. Oh, that's a conspiracy. You know how long they printed these dollars?
Oh my God, years of.
So they.
Some of that money look funny.
How can you prepare though, other than your faith?
Well, they take the money, the currency.
What do you do? What is your plan to
Because they people forge the money.
The
and
scriptures
stuff.
give you the plan.
But what scripture on your eye?
What scripture you have on your hand?
10:28. What Christ said?
Oh, Matthew 10:28. Yeah.
The book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body,
Christ said, "Don't fear those that can kill the body." Read.
but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell.
So the Most High, Christ said, "Don't fear man. Fear the Most High."
Some of them destroy you.
You see what I'm saying? You need to fear the Heavenly Father and His Son. That's what we fear. You see what I'm saying? So when they come with the microchip, we're gonna tell them go to hell, even if they are willing to chop our heads off, because Christ said what? Be willing. Revelation 2:10.
The book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 10. And it says,
See, the beautiful thing about the Heavenly Father, He gave you a blueprint what's about to happen. There's no escaping it. If we want to make it to this kingdom, you have to go through that hard path.
Okay, but
But people have other different religious perspectives.
Well, listen, brothers.
And they use violence to solve their problems.
Well, there's only one truth. You see what I'm saying? And when you understand the Bible, you understand that Christ, the apostles, the prophets, they didn't teach religion. That's man-made. Like, I can't find Roman Catholicism in here. Huh? I can't find Roman Catholicism in this book.
okay, I asked you a question. Okay, it said 144,000 saved.
Yeah. No. That's the top men. 12,000 from each tribe.
this is called the elect. The elect.
And Lord willing, we are part of that number. That's the goal. You ask us what's our goal? We want to be a part of 144,000. And then the 1/3 are Israelites scattered. The wives, children, the friends of the prophets. That's the 1/3. The top men are the 144,000 of the 12 tribes. They didn't say 12,000 from the Baptist church, evangelists, Roman Catholicism. The Most High is looking for His people to wake back up.
What? How come the preachers that you said the preachers they do not preach that? They do preach about the money and they talk about faith and you give all your money and then it's like, well, what's next?
Because the reason
And
why,
it's always look back on you. Well, maybe your faith was Israel.
you know why? Because
What about your pocket? It's already loose.
you see, you know why? Because the way the government controls our people is through your leaders.
Okay, and another thing, I don't understand these mostly every preacher is preaching the same thing. I didn't get out
Because
of it.
we're going to answer you right now. That's what we're telling you. The way the government controls our people is through your leaders. It's through your Al Sharptons, your Jesse Jackass, and your preachers. They have a charter.
A majority of people support it.
Yeah.
And it's right through our eyes.
Yeah, because they have all preachers have a 501c3 charter, meaning the government gives them a charter, and in order for them to be tax exempt, they have to bring out certain things. That's what they all teach the same thing. If you want to have tax exemptions and get stipends from the government, you have to go by this document. If the pastors start bringing out what we teaching, the government would take all that money. They'll come and take it right away. They start warning people about martial law and the chip. Oh, really? Okay. We're going to take Creflo Dollar. We're going to take all your money away. TD Jakes, we're going to come and take all your money away.
But how can you prepare
See what I'm saying?
if they do like they just come in your house?
Brother, Revelation 2 and 10. Give me Revelation 2 and 10.
The book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 10.
This is what Christ said.
Fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer.
We're not supposed to fear none of those
No,
things.
it's not fair.
Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
He's talking about this. He's talking about the end time. Some of us going to get thrown in those camps. Keep reading.
That ye may be tried.
That's to try you, to see if you're really the real thing. Like the scripture says, gold is tried in the fire. So is acceptable men in a time of adversity. See what I'm saying?
I thought that's your trials you have to.
You have to. If you want this kingdom,
That's bitter.
the Most High wants you to suffer, man.
Because Christ suffered.
Because Christ suffered.
We ain't better than him.
And you know why? It's a beautiful thing to suffer. Because it makes you appreciate the things that's really important. If we all making money and things, we don't give a damn about no martial law to chip. Oh, no kingdom of heaven, oh God. You forget about God when you make money, man.
That's the
You see what I'm
thing.
saying?
And that's what take over their souls.
Yup.
That's
See
what,
I'm saying?
and they do it for money as well. So they
See what I'm
just
saying?
mix
That becomes
both
your
together,
power, yeah.
and that's how they come with the income.
That's what I'm saying? That becomes your power.
They glorify the material, like they all of them become materialistic.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's easy. Like
Yeah.
when I'm not against Kim Kardashian, but she has nothing to bring.
I'm against her.
We against her 100%.
I'm against Kanye West. I'm against Jay-Z.
Because they all sold their
They
souls.
all sold their souls.
Oh, I heard that. Is that true?
Yeah.
To get up there?
Every black man that got a part of the 50
So you
million-
were you never a fan of Jay-Z?
I was once upon a time.
Well, okay. Bill Cosby.
Same thing.
Same thing.
He sacrificed his son.
Is that why they doing all? Is that what all?
Well, really, I never liked Jay-Z. To be honest with you, I was more a Nas fan.
Because I guess for some
Yeah, Nas is
reason,
more
I guess he spoke up against them, and now it's like, okay.
They
Now
exposed
Michael Jackson.
Same thing.
Michael Jackson.
When Michael Jackson started speaking out against the racism in the music industry, yeah, they put out all this pedophilia, which he did it. He did it.
Yeah, but he said the other side of him
Yes.
wasn't him. He
Yeah.
said
What
the
song
other
was
person.
that?
Well, they don't really care about us, and he said a lot of other things, Michael Jackson.
Even a song with the Wizard of Oz. He had a song he was singing, and the lyrics were saying that you can't get out of it, or it was just like they said want to be equal. I mean, it's real deep what he was saying.
Yeah, because he told Farrakhan the reason why he bleached his skin because he wanted to be more like them.
Oh, I thought he did it because something fell on him.
Nobody does that, man. Speed up the process. That's foolishness. He wanted to be more like them, and then he started seeing certain things. Because let's say he did bleach his skin. Why did you change the shape of your nose? Why did you straighten your hair? Because he wanted to be more like the white man.
Why can't you be yourself?
See, because they're not taught that.
He's not going with Michael. Out of all of his brothers and sisters, he was the most talented. So they saw him as like, okay, we
Why
want
his
him.
father abused him so bad?
Well, his father, you know,
It wasn't for his father. Shit, they want to be what they at now.
You know what I'm saying?
He didn't give the father credit at least. Yeah, they asked him. Remember back then, man was growing up. When he was growing up, like my pops didn't play no games with me and my brothers. He would whip our ass if we act up. You know what I'm saying? You know? But look at, he didn't want them to be like people the factory workers. He had a vision for his children. And guess what? If it wasn't for his father, there wouldn't be no Jackson 5. It won't be Michael Jackson. But now
I want to see from your perspective with JFK and Malcolm X's words. Do you think history can really repeat itself and come out with a positive outcome?
Guess what? They're still living good. They're
Positive.
still living good. They don't have to work no more.
Go straight to positive outcome.
Guarantee that. But Michael, he was young. They started, he was young, and they brought him into them little by little. So he was down with it since he was younger. But like the brother said, when he got more deeper and started getting older and he started understanding, that's when he started doing things like the pedophilia coming in and all this nonsense and bleaching the skin and you know, changing his appearance. So now when he started talking against them, calling him a total the devil, and he said, I don't want to say too much. Even when they interviewed Jermaine Jackson, they asked him, do you know who killed your brother? He said, yeah. He said, who? He said, I can't say. But guess what? All his brothers are still getting paid for his death because he's worth more dead than alive. Now, they came to the video the brother brought out that a section for the mother and I think one of the sisters that we want Mike dead. But they're going to kill him anyway, but guess who's benefiting now? His brothers. So they was with it. They was with it. I don't know, they sacrificed him.
But he actually, he said, do you think it's going to get better? It is going to get better. 2 Peter 3:3. That's what the scripture says.
Yeah, they said before the end of time, things will get everything will go down. That's what he wants to do.
Because we can't get better in this society. The Most High is not dealing with this society. That's why he wants our people to get their minds out of this society. Babylon, America is going to fall. There's nothing anybody could say or do about it because it's written. The Most High is not with the society. He's not with homosexuality. He's not with none of the things that you see out here. The one called Christ is against that.
I'm saying for like when they came in and took the Native Americans out, the slaughterhouse with them. Do you think they're gonna become quicker now in the United States as to make it a third world country again.
Of course, because they're gonna pay for that. That's the reason why we got this.
Gotcha.
World War III. The same way the land was built, the same way it's gonna go out. You have 2 Peter 3:3?
The book of 2 Peter 3 verse 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days.
No, but let me have verse 10.
The book of 2 Peter 3 and 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, and the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Read
The
on.
earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
This society that you see right now is going to be burned up. And it's going to be a new society. In righteousness with Christ and the children of Israel, our people are going to rule. That's what Christ said. He that endured to the end, I shall give him a rod to rule over nations. The kingdom is for these people here, the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians. The reason why people don't understand why we came here in slavery, why the
But
conquistadors...
they're taking advantage of us, and I don't think our plan can all of us agree to it.
But it's not meant to.
But that's
You know why,
we don't
brother?
understand that. People don't see that.
Let me ask you
People
your
see
opinion.
from your vision.
Let me. Of course not, because give me Romans 11:7. Let me ask your opinion. Why do you think we came here? Why do you think that happened? Why do you think that happened, to our people? Why do you think the conquistadors took down your people? Why do you think the Native Americans fell? Why? In your opinion?
My opinion,
Yeah.
I think it was part of their plan to grow as a country, to keep pushing forward. They wanted to make slaughterhouses so they can know how would they push their whole country as they do it in front of people's faces so they could get used to it.
So, why did we specifically target these people?
Native
Blacks, your people, and Native Americans. Why?